Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for BET Presents the Encore. I'm sorry that this is late, guys. I know that, when did it come on? I think this show come on Wednesdays, right? Yeah, Wednesdays. And so we already getting a new episode tomorrow. But I had to make sure that I was back before the new one came on. So this is episode 4, Questionable Queens. So it's the aftermath of the argument between the twins and Misha. Shamari, you know, she's just like, I just want to work. Like, we here now. Can we just work? Can we just work? I'm here to work. She's ready to go to the studio, like, right then and there. Like, let's go right now. Aubrey, on the other hand, is over it, and she heads upstairs. So she ain't down to go to nobody's studio. So when she leaves, that leaves Pam, Shamari. Yeah, just Pam and Shamari at the table talking. And this is out of sync. And my notes are out of sync. I don't know why. I don't know how. But anyway, Aubrey ends up talking to Elijah. And she ends up telling him, basically, the twins, you know, I don't know whose balls are bigger. Like, I don't know who's in charge of the girls. Because the twins make it seem like, you know, this is their show. And that, you know, you work for them. At least that's how they've made it seem. And, you know, Elijah's like, oh, really? Is that so? I mean, seeing as how I'm the one with all the, you know, hit records, #1 records or whatever, top 5, whatever it is, he got accolades. And he say they surpass anything that Fallon and Felicia have ever done. So try again. This is also out of sync. And I don't know why, but these notes are out of sync. But I just figured throw it out there, and we'll work it back around, you know, the way that it's supposed to be. Aubrey and Keely get into it, and it's because, you know, Keely is down there talking to the rest of the girls about how divisive Aubrey is. You know, she's on a We Hate Aubrey campaign, and she's trying to get everybody on board. She's trying to make sure that the ladies are on board, and that, you know, they know she's the one that should be queen. And Aubrey overhears it, and, you know, and comes down into the kitchen, and they go back and forth. Don't be, you know, talking about me behind my back. You know, that's Aubrey. Keely, you know, says the same thing. It's both of them are toxic. Both of them are wrong. More so Keely, only because she be having all this rah for you know, her confessionals, but when she's confronted by these people, or when she has an opportunity to say how she feels, you know, to people's face, she doesn't do that. She's very quiet all the time. But anyway, they get into it. Sita calls everybody into the little living room space to talk to them. You know, she done heard all the hoopla. You know, like per the Queen's mandate, you know, they still have these 5 songs that they need to do. Three of which have to include everybody. She just got to run down the rules one more time, because I think y'all forgot why you're here. She also tells them that they have to come up with a name for the group. So, you know, that's something that they can be brainstorming on. The twins decide that they're going to talk to Misha. They've also decided that they don't trust Aubrey. I don't know when this happened, but now the twins, they don't see it for Aubrey. And but they do want to go and sit down with Misha, and, you know, just to apologize. So they go to her room. Misha's in there. She lets them in, and they sit down, and they, you know, basically contradict everything that they've been saying to begin with. And I don't want to say it's a contradictory, because people can, they seem like that. I guess they're the type of people that, you know, can say what it is they got to say, and they move on. Whereas they done said what they had to say to you. It's offended you, and you stuck. You know, you still thinking about what they done said and how they've wronged you. Meanwhile, they have moved on completely. On to the next. I said what I said. That's that. You know, they're those people. And so that's probably why it's very confusing, and you can't really read them. You don't know, like, okay, what we getting today. Because yesterday y'all was saying that these folks couldn't sing and that they don't have no talent and that they need to step it up. And now today it's, we value you and we see, a place for you, and don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this or that. Like they're being sweet now. I don't know whether it's just to smooth things over so that they can get the work done or not, but the twins are apologizing, and they want her to know that they want to include everybody. They are an all-inclusive type of people. And it's never never no ill intent coming from them. Misha also apologizes. She's confused as well because she don't know how to take it. She don't know if she should trust it, but she apologizes as well, for her part in all of the toxicity in the house. They hug it out. No, one of the twins is on some "I love you," and I said, "I love you." Okay, guys. Okay, Pam, she's in the studio, and the editing on this show is so ass backwards because, for one, I don't be knowing what day we in. You're like, well, for 1 minute seems to be it's the morning, and then like the next scene it'll be like in the dead of night. It's like, well, how much time has passed? This editing is chopped and screwed. I'm gonna need for them to not do that next time. I'm gonna need for them to not edit so much, but it's heavily edited. That's obvious. Pam is in the studio. Felicia gets in there as well, and Pam, she's been writing her song. She's been working on her portion of the album, her gospel song. She get in there, and Felicia's like, "What's the melody?" And she says, "You are the God of heaven, creator of something. You are the God." That right there. "You are the God of heaven." I was like, you know what, Pam? That's really giving me a, Paula White, Joel Osteen type of feel. It was really giving one of those, one of those churches, I should say, where the music is very, upbeat, very much so. It's not that gospel feel, but more inspirational worship music. And let me say, I ain't even gonna give them too much, because when I was in college, the church that I attended, or I should say that I became a member of, was one of those churches, like the Pastor Rayleigh was white, but he was a white man with a whole lot of soul. I won't say was because he's still alive. He is a white man with a whole lot of soul. And so it was very diverse, a very diverse church, but that's the kind of music that we was really going up for. "You are the God of heaven, creator of nations." I done really remix her song. I don't know the lyrics, but that little melody right there is a popular one. It's like, I feel like I done heard this song before. They would have definitely been singing that down to the Calvary Christian Center, okay? For real. But she gives her the melody, and Felicia's like, "You know what? I can see this being, a real nice piano song." So she just go and get on the keys and, start, sight, what's the word? Not sight words. She ain't doing sight words. Sight reading. She starts, like plucking the notes and, figuring out a melody for her. Then, she gets on the keys, and the rest of the ladies end up coming downstairs, and Pam is like, it's almost like, the spirit is moving in this house. We working on this song, and it just brought everybody, the spirit of God just brought everybody downstairs. And I was thinking, yeah, it probably did, but also Carlos said, y'all need to go downstairs. He also said, get downstairs to the studio. But I see where you're going with it, Pam. I see where you're going with it. God was in the room. The spirit was moving, and it was in the room, okay? We felt it in the atmosphere. because, you know, when they did start coming into the room and doing their parts, everybody, you know, sounded, you know, they did what they were supposed to do. You already know who needs work. Isha, Irish and Misha, but that's okay. That's okay. We can tweak it. We can get it to work. Also, Aubrey is not there. So they're working on this song and the vibe is good and Aubrey ain't there. And so, no, actually, Aubrey is there. Aubrey is there. She's bored. She's there and she's bored. She says in her confessional that, you know, this just, her fans, you know, really wouldn't be going up for nothing like this. This really ain't her zhuzh, but she here. Shamari, of course, she loves the song. And Pam, you know, starts talking about the lyrics and, you know, what the song means to her. And she starts to get a little emotional. Keely went to like reach, you know, when somebody starts crying, you know, your natural reaction, if you got some compassion, is to, you know, reach out and, you know, embrace somebody. And she, you know, she reached out. She was like, because I done forgot you said you don't want to be touched. So let me not. She just give her a little, I'm sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. I know I ain't the only one that caught that. Keely sits down to talk about the creative direction for the group. She goes to Aaliyah, the choreographer, you know, to talk choreography. And before she can get anything out, here come Aubrey busting in with her vision board and her track list. She done got the whole album, you know, with the track list and all. She got the flow of the program. And Aaliyah, you know, kind of just ignores the fact that Keely was even talking to her. You know, it's just like, oh, this is nice. I see what you did there. Okay. So they really just start talking about the music. You know, who's designated where and, you know, what's happening. Aubrey mentions the song Skeletons. And she, you know, she's like, that's just me and the twins on that. And Keely was like, oh, wait a minute, babe. You know, the other girls want to get a stab at that one too, okay? And she's like, oh, yeah, well, that's the way it is now. That's fine, but that's the way it is now. Oh, she's so passive aggressive. Then the rest of the ladies come in, you know, and they, you know, are, of course, talking about the track list. And Aaliyah wants to know what songs are solidified, you know, what songs will actually be on there. Because whatever they work on, she wanted it to, you know, stick. And so they talk about Skeletons again. And Aubrey mentions again that it's just Aubrey and the twins. And Shamari's like, I want to get on that one. I want to get on Skeletons too. And here go Aubrey, of course. Oh, but anybody got a problem with me being on the song? Because here go Aubrey. We don't want to have another situation where people feel left out. Girl, you don't, but you're trying to keep her out. Anyway, just say you don't want nobody on your little poppy song. You don't want they soulful voices on your poppy song. Because Fallon and Felicia can very well go both ways. They can be very poppy. They have a very pop tone, and then again, and they also can do R&B. But Aubrey wanted pop for that song because she wanted that to be her song. And Shamari's like, oh, well, I'm cool with being on it. Anybody got a problem? Anybody gonna have a problem with me being on the song? Everybody like, we don't care, girl. Go ahead and get your life. And she's like, okay, cool. That settles it. I'm on this song and the other one. Sorry, Queen, but that's just the way it is. Shamari ain't no pushover. These people gonna learn Shamari is not the pushover. She's nice, very friendly. Very friendly. I can't even get it out. She's very friendly. She's a team player. She's the nice girl, you know, like she's very nice. She's very sweet and pleasant, but she ain't no pushover. We saw that on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Sis ain't no pushover. Okay, she gonna have a comeback. She gonna have a clap back. And she gonna stand her ground. And that's what she doing. I'm on the song. Period, Aubrey. Whether you like it or not. While Fallon, Felicia, and Shamari go and work on the choreography, it's all it is. And it's like whipping, and then you gotta, you know, be real fast with it. It's a chair situation. So they working on that. And Aubrey is missing in action again. She say she was going to go change her clothes, but she never came back. Pam saw her sitting down wherever she was sitting down. Pam like, oh, you're not going to go work? No, girl. Pam like, okay. I don't know what that's about, but all right. Elijah gets in the house, and he beelines to Fallon and Felicia like, what was said? Oh, I heard y'all said X, Y, and Z. What's that about? And of course, the twins are like, what? She said, we said what? I would never say anything like that about you. Or I'm just letting you know that even if you don't know, now you know. I would never say anything like that about you. They probably said a little bit of that. They probably said something very similar. But Aubrey is still messy as hell for, running it back. Aubrey is still in the bed, by the way. She has not come downstairs. She's sleeping there. She in the bed. And they need her to do her part. And so they go get her. Well, no, excuse me. Elijah goes to get her and wakes her up like, girl, you got to sing. It's time to go on down here. She gets out there. And when she gets in the studio to do her part on Pam's song... Who, y'all, it was giving Steven Tyler, okay? Or who sang that song? Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, babe. And I don't want to... I don't see how they be singing from right up in there because, no, don't ever sing from the throat, okay? Always from the diaphragm. Always from the diaphragm. But she get in there... I'm about to sing I'm Giving Away. That's the wrong song. What is her part on this song? Oh, I'm nothing without you. I'm nothing without you. And they like, whoa. It's not all of that. It's like a choir. You the choir. So it's like, I'm nothing without you. I'm nothing without you. Yeah, a little bounce. I'm nothing without you. And she come in there. I'm nothing without you. I'm nothing without you. Timing just all bad, just all wrong. I guess we're gonna get it right. She keep talking about keep that one. He was like, no. Let's do it again. I mean, let the music play. I can't really feel it. I'm trying to feel it. No, feel the notes. Feel your notes, okay? Because the one you hitting ain't the one. Cinnamon comes in, she gets to the house, and Aubrey's still missing. Everybody else is gathered, with Cinnamon. And, they let her hear the songs. They let her hear Pam's song. When I say Felicia was singing on her ad-libs, Felicia was singing down. I said, yes, Felicia, sing, girl. Everybody was singing. Shamari hit her note. Everybody did. Pam's song is a good one. Okay, Pam's song is a good one. I can hear, they're going to play it at the Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is a Christian company. They're going to play it down to the Hobby Lobby. Zaxby's too be playing gospel a lot. If you ever inside and you paying attention to the music playing, 9 times out of 10, they playing gospel. They saved too over there at Zaxby's. But Cinnamon says she liked the song. She says she liked the song. Then they played the song Skeletons for her. I love Skeletons. Now, I probably would have been trying to get down on Skeletons too. I like Skeletons. And Aubrey's part is, the timing. She can't get her timing right. Like we in 3/4 time, and sis, I don't know what she got. I don't know what she got going on. She's not, staying, with the cadence. And Cinnamon say, it's a nice song, but not her part. Can we take her off? Everybody like, whoa, let's not do that. She's like, oh, put Shamari on it. Shamari's like, I'm already on it. I got me a little part on it already. I'm good. No, her intention is to take Aubrey off and let Shamari sing that part and the other part she got. We gonna X Aubrey off the song completely because she can't get her timing right, you know, and everybody's like, ooh, that's probably gonna stir the pot. That's probably gonna be, you know, a little troublesome, a little problematic when she finds out she's been taken off this song that she wants to really be on. And Cinnamon's like, listen, when you in a singing group, you got to do what's best for the music, what's best for the song. She'll be all right. She's out. And you know, when she said that, the twins was like, we stamped it. We in agreement too. Aubrey finally wakes up and joins the rest of the ladies, and she tells them, you know, that per the queen mandate, there's gonna be a party that night. And oh, just so you guys know, I ain't gonna be there. And I've appointed a fill-in queen for y'all, and that's Irish, because all of a sudden Irish and Aubrey are twins. We missed that whole interaction of them getting so cool to the point we twins. We missed it. The ladies go and put on their good garments and, you know, get down to the party. And they pull the card. They're going to pull a card, and they're supposed to answer as truthfully as they can. You know, this is like a little icebreaker situation, trying to get to know one another. Pam's card is, who is your celebrity crush? And she says Lenny Kravitz. One of the twins, Fallon or Felicia, was like, oh, I'm going to go with Idris Elba. Fallon's question was, okay, what's your worst stage experience? And Shamari takes the time to answer, because everybody could answer. And Shamari is like, ooh, child, this one time I bust my ass. Bust my tail at this hole-in-the-wall club we was performing at. Child, I fell. And then when she fell, she started laughing, not realizing that they had the track still rolling. So she was up there lip syncing and caught. That is pretty embarrassing. Then we get another question. And Felicia's question is, who would you replace in the group? Messy, Carlos King. Fallon, of course. I got somebody pick me. And so she say, our queen should be replaced. That's who should be replaced. Shit. And everybody is on board. You right. She ain't been here. She ain't showing up for us. Like, she done dropped the ball completely since becoming queen. She's, you know, stirring the pot and trying to divide some shit up. Well, let's get her out. Everybody about to vote her off the island. Whole time she don't even care. She don't even care, because while the party is going on, Aubrey is upstairs in her room on the line with a friend on FaceTime, just bad-mouthing everybody. Oh, these girls, they don't dance, and I want to be in a group with dancers. Aubrey, do you dance? I mean, you kept up for a little yin-yang around the house, but girl, you ain't exactly Fatima out here, okay? She gave herself a lot, like she's the dancer and everybody else isn't. Get out of here, girl. They also start discussing the group names or whatever, you know, they thinking. And Nivea is like, you know, like, what's since this is the blueprint, you know, and there somebody's like, blueprint, that's it, blueprint. Oh yeah, I'm fucking with it. So Blueprint is the name of the group. And they have overruled the queen. The queen is out. Listen, they just got to let her know in the morning. Because she don't even care. She, like I said, she upstairs on the line with her friend, telling her friend she want to go home because it ain't dancers. She want to be in a group with dancers. The end. That's it for BET Presents the Encore. This is a really, really entertaining show. And I hope that we get another season. And I hope that next season it's not the same people, that we get some I was gonna say some washed R&B male singers, but I don't want to do all that. We ain't gonna give them all that. We gonna say some veterans in the R&B genre, you know, male that is, not female. And I probably would go with, let me see, they could throw some of the guys, or the twins from Jagged Edge, they could throw them in there. The twins from Jagged Edge. Cisco, throw him in there. them B2K boys really, like, they think that they still hot shit, so they touring, you know. They probably can't be bothered. And I feel like Omarion is too much of a diva to feel, you know, to even do a show like that. So I ain't gonna say them. Oh, maybe some of them IMX members, you know, Marcus Houston or Romeo, you know, Day 26, throw them in the house for sure. Throw all of them in the house for sure. Q, throw him in there. Willie, throw Willie in there. If you can find, what was his name? Mike, the one that be singing real high, the heavy set one. No, Brian, the one that be singing high. Michael had a high pitched voice too, but not as high as Brian. Anyway, I'm really going off on a tangent. I want the male version. That's the point. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.